West Tigers fans, how the heck are we doing today? We are coming up on game day this week, and I cannot be more freaking pumped to take on the Canberra Raiders. We are going to go out there, we're going to take some names, and I promise you that we will be happy regardless because we are Tigers fans and we are supporting the best club in the whole league. But before we get into today's video, I just want to take a moment to thank all of you guys for all the amazing support that you've had towards this channel. I can always count on you guys to be positive, to uplift our boys, and more importantly, support what I'm doing. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support thus far. And I'm working on some really cool things that we're going to go over in today's video. I'm talking like things as a Tigers fan that I wanted for years, an interactive type dashboard that I've been working on, I've been developing, so that we have a one-stop shop for all of our salary stuff, all of our player stuff, all of our stat stuff, and you guys are going to get a first glimpse at that. But before we do that, we also have to go over some of what you guys are feeling against the Raiders this week. I put out a poll on my post part on the YouTube saying, hey, one word to describe how you're feeling going up against the Canberra Raiders, and you guys came through, so we have to break that down first and foremost. But before we do that as well, my name is Geordie. Thanks for being here. If you're new, I really appreciate the like and subscription to this channel. We are building a community of orange, black, white, West Tigers loving people right here. If you want to be part of that, and even if you don't support the West Tigers, that's okay. We are all things NRL, all things loving on our teams, and I want you to be part of this community. So let's get into it because we have a little bit to go over today. First off the bat, I wanted to highlight ESAS 1988. Family, let's show up and show out. Absolutely. We are going up against the Canberra Raiders. We can win this. We really can win this. It's all about mentality. Yes, there's talk of Jarome Luai possibly, most probably not being able to play a full 80 coming up this week. But at the same time, we have Latu. We have Heath Mason. These are the guys that are our next generation of halves that we can put our trust in. And with Uppy along their side as well and Benji Marshall as coach, I truly believe we can make something amazing work and something amazing happen. Darcinator music says excited. I'm feeling the same thing, Darcinator. I am feeling pumped. I'm feeling excited. We've just come off a bye. We're feeling refreshed. We're feeling ready. We got Jarome Luai playing our Origin this week. We've got our under-19s playing Origin as well. We've got great news for our NRLW ladies over there, you know, making huge strides forward for the NRL women movement. And there's just so many good things happening around this club and around the league that you can't help but be excited. So as a West Tigers fan, I am so freaking pumped because we've just had good news after good news after good news after good news, and I love celebrating great news. So keep up the positivity, keep being excited, guys. William Gleason says Tigers to win, go boys. Absolutely. I truly believe we can win this if we lock into our mentality. We've got to attack that left side edge on the Raiders. That's where they're going to be lacking. They're going to be attacking our right side edge. That's where we've been lacking all season. With the man who shall remain nameless is out now. We've got Heath Mason. We've got Latu Fainu. These guys are leading the pack. Heath or Latu, whoever ends up on that right side, make sure you keep that side tight. Keep your centers and wingers in check. Keep your second rows in check. Keep them all in check. Make sure you're playing good defense, but more importantly, make sure you are communicating on attack and on defense. It's all about communication, and it's all about grit, intensity, and integrity in the way that you play. So keep that up, and we will be just fine. Carib Stew says, still filthy. We didn't get that penalty try for the hip drop on Buller. Tigers should be fifth on the ladder. Absolutely. We have had some nasty, interesting calls this week. This season. That I'm just sitting here like, if things would have went our way, if things would have actually, you know, was fair there, we would be sitting very, very pretty in that top 8 right now. But that's not how it goes as a Tigers fan. We know things don't come easy. We know there's adversity, but we also know that our boys work freaking hard. Our ethic is like no other team in this comp. We know how to work hard. We know how to overcome adversity. But more importantly, we know how to be a family at the end of the day, no matter the outcome. And that is why I stick with this team. From the day that I remember, I've always been a Tigers fan. My dad was a Tigers fan. My grandpa was a Tigers fan. It's in my DNA. We are Tigers fans to the day we freaking die, Tigers country. If you're with me, let me know in the comments that you are in the same boat. all good, bro. Unless you were watching all the Junior Leagues Cup flag ball, so you probably don't have to talk about things to talk about 10 minutes every single day. Take your time and aim for every 3 days or so if you need to. I appreciate you, man. That comment came from, I had a family thing up yesterday, so my post was a little later than normal. I am going to start moving my post a little later. Just I find it's easy with my schedule right now. But I do appreciate that. I just love talking West Tigers every single day. We need the positivity, especially this late in the season. We have huge things developing, and I want to make sure that you guys hear it here first from someone who is very, 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 very into the West Tigers and not someone like Fox or ESPN or anything like that. Karapsu also says nervous. Pole coming back is great, but with Origin on Wednesday night and the Canberra game Friday, I don't see Luai playing. Will it be Latu and Mason in the halves? Canberra is going to be our toughest opponent yet. I genuinely believe we can win this again with the mentality. If we can come up and not beat ourselves up before the game even starts, that'll be a huge thing. Yeah, Luai might be out, and that will be tough for sure, but we do have Api Korosai, who is an absolute gun. He's a veteran. He knows how to play. We've got someone like Jarome Luai, who knows how to run fullback, and I fully trust him in that position. But also Latu, Fainu, Heath Mason, these are young guns with energy, with grit, and with this want to make Benji proud, make the fans proud, and that I think goes a lot further than we actually think and give credit for. So I'm definitely a little nervous, but at the same time, I'm also more excited that we can actually come out and take some names and just focusing on the positive. Real Aussie, what's up? 7167 says worried, and I hate to say it for sure, mate. I understand that. And that's what this channel is all about. It's about being authentic. It's about being real. And so, yeah, worried a little bit, especially with the talk of Luai being out. Definitely worries me a little bit, but Benji has a plan, and at the end of the day, I don't want Luai to come out and hurt himself, especially after Origin. I think it might be best if he rests, but we'll see what happens. Breath 3224 says thrash. Yep. Raiders going to get thrashed. Simple as that. I don't even care if anyone wants to fight me on it. I don't care. We're going out there and we're going to put our best foot forward. We're going to fight tooth and nail to the very last second like us West Tigers always do. It's going to be a brilliant game regardless, and I am so pumped to be a Tigers fan this season and every season. Now, something exciting that I've been working on, Tigers fans. This is still in the early stages, so I haven't fully gone through with a fine-tooth comb, but that's why I want to bring it up with you. So if you want to, dial in for this part here for sure, this is a dashboard, an interactive West Tigers 2025 dashboard that I want to update every single year, and this kind of goes over everything that we are as a club, if that makes sense. So we're talking our players, our squad size, we're talking our total salary cap on average, some key players, and then also who we have on contract and who is off contract this 2025. So we go through here. You can see, say, for example, Alex Seyfarth. You can see 2025 is where we're at. Green, blue is next year, gray is coming years, and then when we actually have them, scheduled and, extended to, if you will. So Alex 12, 2027, Kit Lally up until 2026, and we go through all of the current people that we have within the club, still adding more people, still getting rid of some people that may have left already or been pushed on elsewhere. But this is something that I've been working on. I'm trying to find all the salaries, adding those in so we can kind of add up and see where people are at. Kind of key players and maybe not so much key players, but up-and-coming players in the grey. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this something that you guys would like to see more work on? Because for me, I'm a very visual dude, right? So when I look at, I need answers. I look at 2026 games thus far. We got Pierce Paul, Sullivan, Taylor May, up until when they're going to be here. We obviously know Taylor May's on a train and trial deal. Our losses this year, David Clemmer, Lockie Galvin, Justin Olam due to medical retirement. And then re-signings is Fainu Pole. We've got Alex Seyfarth, and then of course Tony Suka. And then this one here is one I've been very, very pumped about, is having kind of all in one spot our off-contract people end of 2025, so we know who's coming up, and Adam Doueihi is in that bracket. So what are your thoughts on re-signing Adam Doueihi as kind of a utility, as a depth player? Let me know. For Tape, he can score tries, he can run, but I'm not super sold on the way that he plays both on defense and attack, so wouldn't be super bummed if he left, but at the same time, he can see a lot of development possibility within him. That's one that we will definitely talk about in the coming months, in the coming weeks, if you will. Brent Naden, I think it's time, man. I don't know if you can keep up right now, and I mean that in the most loving way. Same thing with Charlie Staines. I could definitely see us re-signing Charlie and keeping him in maybe New South Wales Cup type thing, especially if we have injury, and that's probably what's going to happen with Brent Naden as well. But overall, and then I'm still going to add in, like, we got all of our forward packs, things like that I've got to go through, contract lengths, whatnot, and then I also want to add in like all of our stats thus far. So what do you think of this? Is this something you guys are keen for? Is this something that you think you would utilize? Things that you don't like about it, things you do like about it, things you would like to see on this. Got drop down, so if you just want to see like all of our halves, for example, you can go in here. Again, it's all very, very early stages in draft, so I've got to add all that. You can see our centers, things like that. Obviously, we don't have Stafford Toa in there. Like, things are definitely not at a point where it's going to go public, but just wanted to bring it to your attention and get you guys involved from the early get-go, right? So let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know what you think of the season thus far, things we should include in that. It'd also be a really, really cool spot for our live streams that we can redirect you guys there, have live chats there, giveaways, all that type of stuff. So let me know your thoughts. But Tigers fans, thanks for tuning in today, mate. Greatly, greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. As always, you guys take care of yourself. You take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video.